Hi, this is Francis from Trauma Megastar Alliance. And today I want to talk about weight. And not the weight as in how much you weigh, but weight as in how long do you want to wait. And I think about when I was little, and I had a relative that loved going to the beach. They would drive to the beach with the family, and they would talk about how he loved it. And I remember being really little, and I was pretty, I used to pay attention to little things like that when I was young. And I remember a family member asking, well, why didn't you go this year? And the response was, well, I'll go next year. And then it happened a few times, and they said, you don't go, you used to love it, you should go. And they said, when I retire, that's when I'm going to do all my traveling. And they eventually retired, and I remember it never happened. And that stuck in my head. And I thought to myself, wow, we have these ideas that we're going to do something and we put it off and it doesn't happen. And so many experiences in my life, I remember when I would have friends that say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I used to ask them, I'd be like, when are you going to do it? And they'd say, oh, next year, this or that. And then I would bring it up again, and it always got delayed. And then ultimately never happened. And I thought to myself that, I was doing the same thing. And I remember one time I really decided I wanted to move across the country to a warmer climate and make a shift or a change. And I remember wanting to do this for a long time, but it never happened. And then one day I said, I will make the move by the end of this year. And it was like 9 months away, but I said, it will happen, period. There are no exceptions. And I never did that my entire life. Never. It was always, I want to do something, and it just never happened. Not saying everything, but like some of these big changes I wanted. And I said, I'm going to do it. There's no way it's not going to happen. It has to happen. It's a fact. And I was struggling. I went through some interviews, and it wasn't happening. And they wanted to hire me, but they didn't have a position available. And I kept trying to figure everything out. And I was able to get it done, moved cross country, and actually moved 2 days before New Year's. I got the job a couple months earlier, but it all actually happened exactly like I said. And I understand it doesn't always work out perfectly, but by putting a date, or saying now, I'm going to do this now, or putting a date on it, really changes the whole mindset. Because when you now have a deadline in your mind to do something that you really want to accomplish, something that's really important to you, then the whole idea of putting a date on it changes the way you think to actually accomplish that goal. So whatever it is you're looking for in life, it could be anything, a better relationship, to help yourself through trauma, anything, or even if it's weight in regards to your weight. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. Whatever goal it is that you have, if you put a time period on it, like I'm going to start today, I'm going to do it right now, or I'm not going to do it until next week on Wednesday, but I'm going to do it. I found that when I do that, that's when I'm at my best and when I'm able to get things done. And when I say, yeah, I'm going to get to that, it'll be coming, it doesn't happen. And when I say now or an actual date, it does. So I want you guys to keep that in mind today, as when, there's things on your mind that you really want in your life, put a date on it, and I think it'll help you get it done. Check us out at www.traumamegastaralliance.com and see what we're all about.